Uh-oh. I think it's happening. Or I know it's happening. What's going on, Joe? What's going on, Soy? We're live, baby. Or at least we should be live. Baby. Oh, yeah. Or at least we should be live. Oh, God, my audio. My audio. I fixed it. Well, we've confirmed we're live now. I've already screwed up one thing. There we go. How's everybody doing? I'm excited to check out what we got going on here today. I watched a little bit of this event last night, but I missed all of the portions where Elon Musk talked in it. So we're going to watch the man himself talk. As they say, hey, Gandalf, Milkwad, MJ, Klein, Soybread, Joe, we got the whole crew. Mystic Maven's here and Spooky. What's going on? This is like the Avengers. Every Avenger team is incomplete without someone named Little Spooky. You can quote me on that. That's a quotable quote. How you doing, MJ? We got Milkwad. Maybe I'll play some Fortnite at the end. I've been practicing my Fortnite game. Aisle 9 game. I forgot about Aisle 9. Which I shouldn't, because everybody knows that what happens in Aisle 9 is always sexual in nature. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Yeah, so this event is, we're gonna go over some of the criticism, because I had some friends who were there, actually, that talked to me a little bit. The overview of what this event is it was at Warner Brothers lot, right? And it's supposed to be the Elon Musk future. Oh, that's awkward. What is this song? Why do I have a song called Love's Delight? I was making some, like, sad boy music, I guess, with this AI generator. Mind if I share the stream? Please do. Oh, I hope your sister's alright. Bored at the ER. I hope everything's good. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, Angel Wallflower's here? What? Yeah, I have AI songs. I've generated so many that they're just like a big library of songs I've made. And that one was called Love's Delight, which we're not gonna talk anymore about it. Alright, we're back on track. We're back on track. What was I talking about? Oh, so this is Elon Musk's vision for the future, right? I've heard it criticized because there's been events like this for like 30 years. To give an example, before we watch his, it's basically just like a really highly controlled environment that he did, showcasing some of the AI humanoid robot, as well as his AI self-driving taxis that he's trying to push out, and a couple other things. Can't tell if real nerd or AI nerd. One day, I'll have an AI so indistinguishable, no one will know. Let me find this example, though. So there, I found a friend of mine shared this video. What is it called? Yeah, Honda. Does anyone remember the Honda Asimo? This was like one of those demos that Honda did like 20 years ago. Okay, 17 years ago. So just remember that we were shown this 17 years ago, and this event today is still basically just like, look at this tech that basically no one's ever gonna have. Maybe. Asimo is the OG bot. Yeah, let me pull this up. Yeah, you guys remember this guy? I remember seeing videos of this like go viral on like OG YouTube. Yeah, this is 12 years old. So this is where we're coming from, all right? And then we're going to see what Elon's got that we're going towards. You have YouTube Premium, hell yeah. I got Premium too, I'm a premium guy. I need my premium. But before we get into this, big news in my life, I'm going to see Terrifier 3 tomorrow. Pretty excited. Yeah, so that is the main difference, right? Asimo is like $1 million, and the AI robot that Tesla was showing off supposedly is going to be for sale very soon for around $30,000. Still a lot of money, but $30,000 compared to $1 million, that's a good come down. You know what I mean? Looks like he's on a walker, yeah. But they had the locomotion down like fairly well back then. Oh god, the robot in the sweatsuit. What was that one called? That was the one that popped off a couple weeks ago. I love that we live in a society. We live in a society where every week there's just a new robot, like, trending. It's a good place to be as a people. There's also a new war trending every day, but we're gonna focus on the robots on this channel. We're robot-centric. I also have some very exciting VR content coming out next week, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, how's everybody doing? We're doing good. We'll let this song play and then we'll get into it. We're all gonna sit in silence and listen to Love's Delight. Why did I make this? What was the prompt for this? A bond that's strong and bright. Okay, what the fuck is... Okay. We're at the jazz now. We're hitting the jazz. Let him cook. Zulipa, what's going on, my friend? We need to talk, by the way. I'm planning a trip out to Portugal next year. We'll talk. What's up? I'm curious your thoughts about this robot. Do you think this Tesla event was good? I haven't watched a lot of it. I tuned in really late last night, so I caught like the ending when it's just showing people like milling about, you know? Yeah, I want to go to a couple places. I want to go to Lisbon and Porto, because I've got a friend who's a pilot in Porto. You saw the supercut from CNN. Maybe I should watch the supercut, but oh well. I've got a bunch of clips here, disparate clips. I wanted to start with the robo-taxi because I didn't watch any of that stuff. My first question is this the real design for this robot taxi? I thought Elon hated VR. Yeah, he does hate VR. But I think that's just because, you know, Zuck is his enemy. He's kind of hardwired to hate it. He hates headsets in general. Elon's a very, very much an analog guy. I think is what I've learned. He's into robots and cars, as opposed to like headsets and augmentation. The Optimus was remote controlled. Yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk about. I was gonna look at, let's look at the robo taxi first, and then we'll get into the Optimus drama. Because I did read that like basically the bartending robots were human assisted, where they had like a human sort of stepping in to control the robot to some degree. I also hear there's debate about whether or not the talking was real in this. If he hates VR, then why AI? I think he's all in on AI and robotics and like space travel, whereas Zuck is in on like VR as a computing space, you know what I mean? But let's take a look at what he has to say about this robo-taxi. Let me know if I need to up the volume at all once it starts. Let's see.
Okay.
So this is from the live stream they did. Also, my main complaint with this live stream before we... I have the whole thing, yeah. Look at this. So I started watching it at the beginning. The first, like, 45 minutes is just trippy animations and, like, EDM music. They don't actually start it until, like, an hour in. I was so upset. I was watching it for, like, 35 minutes, and I was like, is this the event? Are we showing off visuals? Are Musk's robots going to be as defective as the Cybertruck? We can only time will tell. They're going to recall all of their gas pedals. The announcement would be that already Tesla users could upgrade to their cars with an... Oh, that would be interesting. I did read... Oh yeah, that's right. I did read that. So that's why it was delayed. Someone had a medical emergency. So they just had to vamp the music. Okay, well, now I feel bad for ripping on the AI. Or the animation. I hope they're okay.
So when you get into the car, put a seatbelt on.
And these taxis are basically just Waymo, right?
Okay.
Alright.
I rode in one of the Waymos recently. It's kind of crazy.
As soon as I buckle up, the door closes. Select a destination.
Oh, is it buckle controlled?
New York. Why not?
This is kind of sick.
Okay.
Also, fun fact, I was actually here on this studio lot like 2 weeks ago because I did the Warner Brothers studio tour. So I know exactly where this is. This is where they shot Gilmore Girls. You're gonna see later they show robots dancing in a gazebo, and that's the gazebo from Gilmore Girls.
Okay.
Yeah, this was on the Warner Brothers lot. This was also River City from
No rearview
Music
mirror.
Man. Fun fact.
No steering wheel.
I literally just did the tour here.
Pedals. A lot of people watching.
It was a smart idea. He basically created a little control environment, like a fake city, within the city set of Warner Brothers to like simulate what it's going to be like.
AC controls are probably on the touchscreen.
Ripped cars, yeah.
There's no window controls.
I'm trying to remember what the tour guy told me about all these buildings. I remember the one they just drove past was in some movie recently. It's a really good marketing idea because you can not only turn into like a big event, like social event for the people there, but it's a really nice controlled environment to prove your concept.
Shows trip progress at the top.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, yeah. Have you seen the videos of the Waymos in San Francisco getting stopped by people like assaulting the car, and the people inside are just stuck sitting there while the car gets like graffitied? It's crazy. Yeah, this is very close to me. I could run over there right now. It would take a while. Okay, so this is the taxi. Car is dry humping a person while they're stuck underneath. AI replacing jobs at WB. Honestly,
Just watch a movie,
I could see this being used there because they have those golf carts there that they cart people around on the lot with.
This looks like probably
You've
about
seen
a
enough old people squinting to
24-inch
see over
screen,
steering
maybe.
wheels. Yeah. Honestly, they should have an age requirement where, like, once you hit
Wow.
80,
Cybertruck police.
you have to just only do AI cars.
I would much prefer that.
Traffic jam. Going around the traffic jam.
I can already tell this is going to be annoying. They're running ads in the taxi. I think this makes sense, right?
Looks like this is our destination.
Automate your taxis, but again, yeah, people are gonna mess with these things until they figure out how to like have some sort of security measures for the people in the car. Because I can already tell you there's gonna be a big case for whichever one of these is the first car to get like jacked, where like the people inside are trapped inside. And they could have got on out of it if the car just drove, but because of the safety features, it wouldn't drive because someone put a cone in front of it. Looks like a solution in search of a problem. Yeah, I mean, I think really the long term is if we can get most of these cars to be AI just to clear up congestion. Take the human equation out of merging on the highway. Not gonna lie, the phrase "you will own nothing, be happy" makes more sense each day.
So
Yeah.
we could hit stop ride here. And then if we hit open.
Yeah, that's true, Michael. I use the Las Vegas Tesla tunnel. I used that once. It was cool, but it was more novel. Hey, Roy Fafard, thank you for the $1. Welcome to the party, Roy. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for supporting the team. You're supporting the future. The dilemma of whether to prioritize the people. Yeah, that's the thing. Do you prioritize the people or the merchandise? Obviously the people, I would hope. Let's see. Can't believe this is only 2 years away for another 20 years. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. And then this is Elon Musk's speech about it. So that's
Fully
what the
autonomous
actual experience looks like for one of the guys who tried it there.
cars here tonight. So you'll
This is what
see
Elon had to say.
Model Ys and the Cyber Cab.
Kindred has a 7-day
all
full trial.
driverless.
Oh, I am gonna do a
you'll be
video
able
on that.
to
Thank you for
take
letting
a
me know.
ride in the
I'm making a
Cyber
note.
Cab. There's no
I haven't tried
steering wheel or
Kindred
pedals.
since I did that video, so it's been a while.
So I, hope
I
this
imagine
goes
they've
well.
been pushing some updates.
We'll find out.
Big Cyberpunk 2077 taxi vibes. Oh yeah, very much so. That's how I'm gonna blow up on YouTube. Live streaming the Diddy trial, giving my professional breakdown.
You see a lot of sci-fi movies where
cars will
the
get stuck. Yeah,
future
that's the
is-
thing.
is dark and dismal. Where
Let me see if I can find one of these videos I was
it's not a
talking
future
about.
you want to be in. So
I've been having
you know,
fun with it. I know you will.
love
Oh, nice.
Blade Runner,
Yeah,
but,
I need a new.
I don't know if
I
we want
haven't
that future. I think we want that that Duster is
found
wearing,
one of the
but,
AI chatbots that's really
but not
been
the,
interesting for a little
the
while.
bleak apocalypse.
And I
We
remember
wanna
Kindred
have
being pretty
a
solid.
fun, exciting future that if you could look in a crystal ball and see the future,
Look at that
you'd be like,
jacket.
yes, I wish I could be there now. That's what we want. So,
brother on the spectrum. Hell yeah.
so when we think about transport today, there's
I
a
love
lot
all
of
the space
kind
stuff
of
he's doing.
pain that we take for granted that we think is normal, like having to drive around LA in like 3 hours of traffic. Yeah, and for people that live in LA, I mean, you know, try to get from Pasadena to, you know, El Segundo during rush hours. Like, you can fly to.
He's speaking my
you know,
language.
another city faster than you can get to
Hey,
down LA.
I love you, Fetus.
So-
and you can quote me on that. Have you did any videos on Linky yet? I actually recorded one that I'm editing right now. I
you
haven't
have to drive
finished
the
it.
whole
I
way.
think it's going to be a really good
Unless
video,
you're at
though.
Tesla, of course.
Yeah, work have to go. Hey, thank you so much for dropping by. Hope
This,
work is good for the rest of the
you know,
day.
supervised self-driving.
Yeah, I think there's many new
supervised
videos on the way in
full
that
self-driving is actually
realm.
working
I've got a
quite
couple
well.
things I'm
I'm
working
sure there's
on already.
People in the crowd, you're using that, yeah?
Thank you so much for stopping by, though.
So we'll move from supervised full self-driving
Supervised.
to unsupervised full self-driving, where the car,
To
you could fall
unsupervised.
asleep and wake up at your destination.
I mean, I do like that idea. But here, I found the video I was talking about.
New at 11, today's
I need to do a
Lunar
collab
New Year
with Elon.
celebrations took a dangerous and destructive turn in
Yeah,
San
look at this.
Francisco's
So this is what's happening in San Francisco. People are just standing in front of the car, so the car can't move because it's safety features.
and
And
destructive
then
turn
imagine
in
you're the
San
guy in that
Francisco's
car. You're just
Chinatown
stuck inside a
tonight.
driverless
Waymo
car.
car was graffitied and set on fire by
And
a
your
mob
car
of
just
people on
surrounded by a
Jackson Street near
mob.
Grant Avenue at about 9 o'clock. Waymo
They lit it
tells
on
us nobody
fire?
was inside the vehicle at the time, and the fire started after a window was broken and
That is San
fireworks burned
Francisco. This is
inside.
just expected behavior.
Firefighters quickly extinguished
crazy.
those flames. The car is a total loss, as you can see. Police are.
I saw another video where there were people inside, though, and I was like, gee whiz. That's what makes this different. It changes how cities are designed. Yeah, exactly. Let's just watch his... I know he talked about that, right? Was it this part? Let me fast forward here. That's what we just watched. Okay, yeah.
Tesla, of course. Tesla already does quite well at this, you know, supervised self-driving.
I remember the video of the guy with the dog in the car.
Self-driving is
Yeah,
actually
that's it.
working quite well. I'm
That's
sure
scary,
there's
man.
People in the crowd, you're using that, yeah?
But also, if you had a driver in the seat, that'd probably still happen. The only difference is your driver
So
can
we'll move
drive
from
away.
supervised full self-driving to unsupervised full self-driving, where the car, your average passenger car is only used about 10 hours a week out of 168
10 hours a week, huh?
So the vast majority of the time,
China has
cars
a
are
lot
just
of
doing
driverless
nothing.
taxis. They've had trouble with the
But
electric
if they're
doors. And
autonomous,
oh, that's
They
horrifying.
could be used, I don't
I didn't even
5
think about
times
that.
More, maybe 10 times more. So you could actually, for the same car,
And to make sure my fireplace was still
would have
going.
5 times as much value, maybe 10 times as much value. There's 168 hours in the week, and like I said, only 10 of them are used for driving. So and then a bunch of those hours are looking for a parking spot, which is,
Tell me, Elon.
you know, can be pretty annoying
Yeah, see, if you can solve parking for me, then I'm fully in. Solve parking. Parking is the worst experience in life.
at times. So we want, with autonomy, you get your time back. This is a very big deal. So it's not just a save.
I like that
It'll
idea.
save lives, like a lot of lives, and prevent injuries. I think we'll see autonomous cars become 10 times safer than a human. I mean, if you
That
think
doesn't
of
surprise me.
times past where there were
Yeah, I mean, that
an
is
elevator
huge.
operator in every elevator, but once in a while they get
You find
get
open spot
tired
right in front of your destination.
and,
Yeah, right?
Accidentally.
If only it works like
shear somebody in
GTA.
half, you know.
You just plow
So-
through the other
so-
cars and take wherever you want.
Now we have automated elevators. You just get in an elevator and you press a button, and you
Just
don't
tell
think
your
about
car
it.
to keep driving. That'd be crazy.
And it just takes you to the floor.
Your car drops you off and you're like,
if
all
you
right,
did
go
see an
find a
elevator
spot
operator
and then
with a big
ping me
relay
where you
switch,
are.
You'd be like, that's weird.
Or you can just tell it, hey, come pick
Now
me back up.
that's how cars will be. And it's not just the lives saved in injuries, but if you think about the cumulative time that people spend in a car and the time that they will get back.
I spend a lot of time in cars.
They can now spend
usually Uber
on
Black.
their phones.
Don't mean to be that guy.
Or watching a movie, or doing work, or whatever you want to do.
One day I'll tell you guys the story of my car saga. My car is a mess.
It's being like just a little lounge. You're just sitting in a comfortable little lounge, and you can do whatever you want while you're in this comfortable.
See, I like that idea of like your car is, you know, it's going to get you where you're going, and you don't have to think about it. So you can just like sit in the back, you know, have a drink, do some work on your laptop, have your Starlink hotspot built into your car, that kind of thing.
And when you get out, you will be at your destination.
I've always said I'll know that I've made it in life when I
awesome.
have Wi-Fi in the car.
So,
That's my barometer for success.
so in fact, I think the cost of autonomous transport
We're
will
best
be
if
so
every other
low
car is
that
fully. Yeah, that's
you can
kind of
think
my
it like
dream.
individualized.
Because, right, if every car is self-driving, then the AI algorithm can just calculate the smoothest and like most efficient path for all the cars. And they can all communicate with each other, like, to always have the streets be like optimal.
Mass transit.
Starlink will be in cars. I hope so.
The average cost
Drive you
of
off a
bus
pier.
per mile
I'd hope
for
they'd
a
have
city,
anti-pier technology
not
built
the
in.
ticket price, because that is subsidized, but the average price is about $1 a mile. Whereas the cost of Cybercab, we think probably over time, from the operating
cab
cost is
pays
probably going to
you.
be around 20 cents a mile. And
Yeah.
price, including taxes and everything else, probably ends up being 30 or 40 cents a mile. So yes, and you will be able to buy one.
Yeah. Wait, I feel like I know that actress.
Yes, exactly.
Side note, this woman in the car, I'm like,
and-
yeah, I know this woman. God. We did an acting showcase together. I need to double check. I'm like 99%, she's a comedian too. I'm like 99% sure I've done comedy shows with her.
We expect the cost to be below $30,000.
Yep, that Dude, it's a small world. I literally just looked at her Facebook and it's her posting, hey, I was in the Tesla thing. LA is too small, man.
And
Shout
I think
out
there'll
Heidi.
be an interesting, business model where
Taxes
let's
double
say
the
somebody's
price,
Uber or Lyft driver today, where they can actually sort of manage.
Man, I
a
wish
fleet
I
of
booked that
cars
job.
And like a sort of manage, 10, 20 cars, and just sort of take care of them like a shepherd tends their flock. You have your flock of cars.
My flock of
And
cars,
you're
okay.
the shepherd, and you take care of your flock of cars. I think that would be pretty cool. I think it's going to be a glorious future. It's gonna be really
I think
something special.
it could be promising.
So, yes, good, all excellent questions.
People are just shouting questions.
So,
Also, peep that belt buckle. He's going full Texas now, baby.
we do expect actually to
Drive
start
off for service while you're
fully
asleep.
autonomous.
Oh, yeah. You got a car that's like making you money in your sleep, just taxiing people around? That'd be crazy.
Unsupervised FSD
Infinite money glitch unlocked?
in Texas and California next year.
Next year.
And that's obviously, that's with the Model 3 and Model Y. And then we expect to be in production with the Cybercab, which is really highly optimized for autonomous transport. In
Cybercab.
probably-
It's also future sounding.
Well, I tend to be a little optimistic with time frame.
My Cybercab and my robo truck.
But in
Yo,
in
what's going on,
2026.
Uncle?
So
When is Musk gonna dress
Yeah.
up as Wario and dance around?
Before-
We gotta watch that at some point. Oh, well, if if he did that, his stocks would go down as fast as Doge did after that.
or 2027, let me put it that way.
Cyber four-wheeler, I want that.
We'll
My
make
robot
this
truck.
vehicle in very high volume, and
High
but
volume.
well
that's
before
good.
that, you will experience a robotic taxi via the Model 3 and Model Y program, and Model S and X too. But
Interesting.
your 3 and Y will achieve
Someone said 3 too.
unsupervised full self-driving.
He
with
is the
permission
most
in-
Sigma.
wherever regulators essentially approve it in the U.S. and then to follow in outside the U.S.
I still can't believe my
and
friend
the
was in that
soundtrack too,
commercial.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I don't want to forget. Yes. All our cars are basically all cars that we make. So
People are just having conversations now. Like, okay, but what about the 3? Given the steering shaft wheel, it's like the guy's doing a presentation.
let's not get nuanced here.
Yeah.
All right, next
Let's
slide.
not get nuanced. That's when you get into trouble during a tech conference.
So
Think it,
one of the
dream it,
reasons
do
why-
it. Think it. Dream it.
The computer can be so much better than a person is that we have millions of cars that are training
Oh, I like this.
on driving.
One
So it's
robot,
like-
a million lifetimes of
It's like
experiences.
living millions of lives simultaneously and seeing
Think it,
very unusual
dream it, do it.
situations that a
Think
person
it.
in their entire
I
lifetime
need my
would
own
not see. But
Catchphrase.
hopefully,
We'll work on one. There were taxis impressing the crowd. This was more of a
Exactly.
show.
so
This was more of a show than television. Yeah,
so
I like
with
that.
that amount of
It's
training
an
data,
experience. You know what I
It's
mean?
also going to be much better than what a human could be, because you can't live a million lives.
Much better.
And it's also it can see in all directions simultaneously, and it doesn't get tired or text or any of those.
That is a
things.
good way to pitch
So,
this, because it is like if
it
we
will
train it
naturally
off
be,
of
like I
every
said,
a million
10,
drivers'
20,
data,
30 times safer than a human.
there's
just,
no way you're going to be able to learn
for all those reasons.
as much
And
through experience.
I want to emphasize that the solution that we
anti-AI
have
experience.
is AI and vision. So there's no expensive equipment needed. So the Model 3 and Model Y.
Yeah, if it trains off
and
my
S and X
driving,
that we
we're all
make today
fucked.
Will
I hate to
capable
say
of
it.
full autonomy unsupervised. And that means that our cost of producing.
So the full autonomy right now is just like a city by city approval, right? It's only because I know it's in San Francisco. We have it in LA with Waymo. I imagine there's not a huge amount of places where it's like legal to have a fully autonomous car yet.
Vehicle is low. Now we are going to actually overspec the computer for the
Okay,
Cybercab.
overspec it.
So our AI5 computer will be somewhat overspec'd, and because I think there's actually also an
It's legal in
opportunity,
most states,
sort of like
interesting.
an Amazon
I'm gonna
Web
pull it up on the
Services,
side
where
here.
if the car's driving for 50 hours a week, there's still over 100 hours left, and there's a potential there to have a massive amount of distributed inference compute, where if you've got, like, say, a fleet of 100
It
million
says it's
vehicles
fully legal in
and
7
a
states.
kilowatt of efficient inference
And then
compute,
like partially
you have
legal
100
depending on
gigawatts
the situation
of
in
compute,
29.
which is really quite substantial. If it's there, you might as well use it.
Overclock my car?
So,
Yeah, my car's got water cooling, bro.
Yeah, so
We don't mess
that I
around.
think will make sense. So, all right.
I got my
So our
car's body from Newegg.
autonomous future is here.
It doesn't
said,
feel
we've
like a
got
car
50
anymore.
Teslas
Yeah,
driving
it's really just
autonomously.
like hopping in a
We're trying to give you a
autonomous
sense of
train.
what cities
on
will
a-
be like
on
in
a
the
road.
future. And when you get in, you'll see like it's really quite a wild experience to just be in a car.
Yep. So fun fact, this over here is this right here is a bank or a movie theater set that's used in like 90 fucking movies. This over here is a bank set, I believe. I just did the tour. So a lot of bank robbery movies will use this set or one of these buildings.
Car with no steering wheel, no pedals, no controls, and it feels great. And we
They
have
look
enough vehicles
cooler
here
than the
so everyone should be able
Cybertruck. I'll give him that.
to
These
try it
cabs
out
definitely look cooler than the
and,
Cybertruck.
experience the set that we've built here. It's a very big set, so it's like really we've used I don't know, 20, 30 acres or something like that. It's really big. So it goes.
I'm frankly
the
upset
ride's
that I
long.
didn't go to this event. I wish I knew it was happening.
And we set it up. We set it up to
That
feel
CGI
like
is bad, yeah.
a ride, like a park ride. So it'll be cool, and you'll get to experience it tonight.
It's too long. It's accurate. Yeah. Honestly, that is the right term.
Something we're also doing is, and it's
Autonomous
really high time we did this,
locomotion.
is inductive charging.
Oh, inductive?
So the
Not reductive
robotaxi
charging.
has no plug. It
Oh,
just
no
goes
plug.
over the inductive charger and charges. So yeah,
And what are they showing off here? What is this cleaning device? So one, no plug. Two, there's some sort of robot cleaning
really high
device.
time we did this is inductive charging.
Disneyland for Tesla. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like a theme
So
park ride.
The robotaxi has no plug. It just goes over the inductive charger and charges.
Cyber vacuum.
yeah.
We're in the future of cleanliness.
It's kind of how it should be.
Shows video. Yeah, yeah. Why are they showing the vacuum cleaner for the inductive charging part? Isn't really energy efficient. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read up more. I'm gonna talk to my mechanical engineer friends after this about that. They have patents for self-cleaning
Thanks,
interiors.
guys. I love you too.
Self-cleaning interiors. How does that work? Is that what that was?
So
Is that built into the car?
one of the things that like is really interesting is how will this affect this?
I love. Now this is just renderings of like utopia city environments.
Cities that we live in. And when you drive around a city, or when the car drives you around a city, you'll see there's a lot of parking lots. There's parking lots
There are a lot
everywhere.
of parking lots.
Garages. There are, and so what would happen if you have an autonomous
Future
world
plans are to
is that you
sanitize the
can now
interior after
turn
each ride using
parking lots
HVAC and
into
UV
parks.
lights. That makes sense.
And
That makes
so
a lot of
from-
sense, actually.
We're taking the ing lot out of parking lot.
The Ing lot.
welcome.
Jesus. There's a reason he's not a comedian.
So, there's a lot
Hey,
of
what's going on, Gamey?
opportunities
Nate?
to
Seems like a good
create,
investment. Get your off tough work. Yeah, exactly, right? That's what we were talking about earlier. If there's a world where that's
green
legal,
space
I don't even
in
know
the
what's going to
cities that we
happen.
live in.
Oh, that's the bus! I forgot that they unveiled this too. Cyber bus. Is there a cyber
So
robot that
would
can...
be quite fantastic.
That's a good question.
Oh, and,
So there is...
also,
their humanoid
what-
robot
what-
is
what
coming out
happens if you
soon
need
for
a vehicle
$30,000,
that,
supposedly.
is bigger than a Model Y.
Oh, that can get my rocks off in the car. I'm certain there's something in
The Robovan.
like Japan or China
the
being
Robovan
developed.
is. This is we're going to make this.
Not that
And it's
I've
gonna
tried
look like
anything
that.
under NDA or anything.
Now, can you imagine going down the streets and you see this coming towards you?
That would be crazy. I would be
would be
horrified. I'd be like,
sick.
what future did I just like land in? Did I drive at 88 miles per hour in my DeLorean?
So this can carry up to 20 people, and it can also
20
transport
people?
goods. So you can configure it for
RoboVan.
goods transport within a city, or
The ground clearance does look, it does look like a low rider.
Time. So this is gonna, the RoboVan is what's gonna solve for high density. So if you
I do
want
like
to take a
this
sports
idea,
team somewhere, or you're looking to really.
So this is like to
get
replace a
the
Greyhound,
cost of travel down
right?
to,
Or
I
like,
don't know,
you know,
5-10
renting
cents
a bus
mile,
for your
then you can use the RoboVan.
bridal shower or something.
Some people call it the RoboVan, but
I wonder what the cost to rent this is, because this seems like something that, unless you're like a touring famous artist or something, yeah, this would be like a party bus type of thing. That's exactly what I was thinking of. This is probably going to be the last 6 people have to stand. Yeah, what is... So yeah, this seems like a replacement for the party bus business model.
you know, one of the things that we want to do, and we've seen this with the Cybertruck, is we want to change the look of the roads.
Giving Friday night cruising
The
new meaning.
future should look
Go
like
on a
the
burn turn
future.
in that baby, you know? Sports teams, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you want to take your Little League team to, like, a tournament 2 hours away,
So,
the future of vehicles is doomed.
speaking of robots,
A little spooky, I agree. These aren't cars anymore. Yeah,
So,
that's what I want.
everything
I
is
want my
developed
car
for
experience
our
to be like
cars.
sitting in like the food cart of a train. You know what I mean? Casper Jack, welcome. Yeah, this is the Cyberbus. I don't know if that's what they call it. The design is very interesting. You know, I got to say I'm not a huge fan of the Elon aesthetic, but it is kind of cool. You know, it just is like aggressively cyberpunk.
the batteries, power electronics,
Really
the
small and cramped.
advanced motors.
They do have that
gearboxes,
sensor seating area. It
the
looks okay.
software, the,
Hey, James, what's going on
the
right
AI
now?
inference computer.
Yeah, welcome
It all
to the
actually
party bus,
applies
baby.
To a humanoid robot.
Happy
same
Friday. Welcome to the
techniques.
party.
It's just a robot.
I'm going to a
with
play
arms
after
legs
this,
instead
and
of
then a
robot
birthday
with,
party.
with wheels.
This is why Apple ditched their car project?
And,
Really?
we've made
Is that true?
a lot of progress.
Ooh, feed
with
you
the
clean, you
Optimus.
drive, and yeah.
And
Okay,
as
so
you
this
can
is
see,
the
we-
Optimus. Now we're getting into the humanoid robot section. This is what I'm excited for. Going to put a lot of DMVs out of business, yeah. So you can actually buy one of these. I don't know if now, but soon. They said consumers will be able to purchase these for like $30,000.
We started it with someone in a robot suit.
He's like the new
so
Bezos,
that-
but better,
and
I
then
think.
We've progressed
I mean,
dramatically year after year.
Bezos changed the game for like drop shipping,
So if you
which is important.
extrapolate this, you're really going to have something spectacular. something that anyone
It
could
kind of
own.
does feel like a Tony Stark
So
type
you
of
can
thing.
have your own personal R2D2 C3PO.
I
And
like these robots.
I think
So after this, we're going to watch some
it-
videos of the robots. Because like I said, there's controversy about the robots. One thing I heard is that a lot of people who I know personally who went to this told me that they were fairly certain somebody was feeding it voice lines. They were like, I'm almost certain they're having somebody talk and then feeding that into an AI voice to text. But then other people are saying it's just like ChatGPT voice to text, which is equally believable. So I want to watch videos of the talking after this to see if we can suss this out. Now, the bartending robots, they did confirm, had some level of human assistance with like a remote control situation.
Scale, this would cost something like, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000.
Elon is Iron Man. He's as
Probably
close as you
less
get.
than a car, is my prediction, long term.
Imagine the next time he does one of these events, he comes down in the Iron Man suit.
No, take us a minute to
Teleoperated,
get
including
to
the
long
speaking.
term
Okay,
thing.
yeah. See, that's kind of what I heard. But I heard nobody like conclusively like said for sure like to what level it was. If it was like full 1-to-1 or if it was like prompting. If you know more about that though, let me know.
But
Even though
fundamentally,
everyone
at
knew people
scale,
were impressed and they
the
were
Optimus
entertained
robot, you
still.
should be able
Yeah.
to
And like I
buy
think
an Optimus
this event was definitely like a proof of concept of like this is where it's what we're building towards and not necessarily this is where we are now, you know?
robot for
VR
I think,
control would
probably
be sick.
$20,000 to $30,000.
Especially for
long term.
remote work in warehouses.
So and what can it do? It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher.
God,
or
imagine
babysit
being a
your kids,
baby
it
who
can
has
walk your
childhood
dog, mow
memories of your
lawn, get the
made
groceries,
robot.
Just be your friend, serve drinks.
649 in each
whatever
robot,
you
yeah.
can think of.
At least.
It will do. And yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And I think this will be the biggest product ever of any kind.
What do you mean, though? Because I don't think a lot of people are going to buy one.
Because I think everyone of the 8 billion
We're
people
going to
on
work
Earth,
home for $2
I think
an hour
everyone's
at
gonna
Team
want
Warehouse. Yeah.
their Optimus buddy. And
This
there's
is
gonna be
crazy.
maybe two. And then they'll be producing products and services. I predict actually.
I think we're a
provided
far way away from Optimus buddies, though. From like people using these as like companions. You know what I mean?
we address.
But we've seen with the AI
artificial
chatbot
superintelligence,
situation how fast that can develop.
80% probability of a good outcome.
I'll give you 250.
Look on the bright side. The cup is 80% full. The cost of products and services will decline dramatically, and basically anyone will be able to have any products and
Yeah,
services
there we go.
they
We made a
want.
deal.
It will be an age of abundance,
Abundance.
the likes of which people have not, almost no one has envisioned. It'll be something
He's basically
special.
describing us moving towards Wall-E world, where humans don't really need to do anything anymore.
So
You're hired.
now one of the things we wanted to show tonight was
Underwear
that Optimus
optional.
is not a canned video.
The Elon robot
It's
was for
not-
production environment use. I think that's going to be the main thing. But they are selling it as like this is going to be the first humanoid robot that consumers can buy if they want to.
Walled off. The
Golden
Optimus
Age in
robots
Utopia. We're
will
getting
walk
close.
among you.
No dress code.
Please be nice to the Optimus robots.
Like taking a loan for a car, I would do it. Would speed up everything. Yeah,
So
I
you'll
mean,
be able to walk-
if I were to see enough use cases for this, like actually being a viable addition to my everyday life, it's not unreasonable. We'll be able to fire 22 though. That is the question. I'm gonna order a self-defense robot where all it's programmed to do is sit in a chair in my apartment and just hold a 22 and fend us off if there's ever a robber.
Right up to them, and
Can it drive for
serve
you?
drinks
That I
at the
doubt.
bar.
Using it for the bar was
and,
genius, though.
You'll directly. I mean, that's just, it's a wild experience just to have humanoid robots. And it's,
Would be for
they're
selling
there,
Optimus B2B
just
to other businesses
front of
while
you.
price drops. Yeah, that makes the most sense.
So, yeah, with that, let's party.
And then have like, you know, a $30,000 or $40,000 price tag to go. If you're a consumer and you really want one, you can get it, but you're not really who we're marketing at right
I
now.
love you guys too. If you look at that
Bro, I want to see a robot on a horse. What's the liability concern for the horse if we put a robot on it, huh? Diego's son.
Evo over there.
Like, is that... Can you insure a horse to have a robot ride it? Oh, cyber! Bro! Next... Practically, that'd be insane to get a robot to walk like a horse. Yeah, $30K for a business is easy money. But imagine the next event, it starts with the robot coming out riding a cyber horse. The most impractical form of robot. I'd be so in, dude. And it's like carrying an American flag.
Let's get the party started.
Okay, so now we get to see some of the This is what I was talking about. So, side note, this is the gazebo from Gilmore Girls for all our TV fans. Now, cyber cats and dogs do exist, so I guess we are not that far off. Honestly, they could just get Boston Dynamics to make a cyber horse. They already kind of just make a bigger cyber dog, and you're good. Or, you know, the robot dog they have. Now, this I don't know how I feel about. Because it seems like he's kind of implying that we're going to move towards an era where strippers will be replaced by robots. That's how I read this. And it's obviously the correct way to read this. This feels really bizarre. I mean, what is this? It feels like a weird robot burlesque show. Robot strippers, yeah, that's where we're going. Let's get weird with it. I'll drink to that. Yeah, I will say the Boston Dynamics ones would definitely win in a dance-off, but... Baby, it don't hurt. Oh, now I'm getting copyright struck. Stop with your what is love. This is the music they're playing here. It kind of fits better. We're already talking about VR and robots and brain chips. Yeah, I mean, and imagine 20 years from now. I will say I never thought I'd hit the day where robots were doing the robot in the Gilmore Girl gazebo. It's kind of a beautiful world. Just got rejected by a robot stripper. Now, I usually get the copyright. Every single live stream I do, I get copyright strike on. But it usually comes in like a couple hours after. They like to think about it before they take the music or take their money. But yeah, I think you can play it for about 15 seconds without getting the strike. So I think we caught it. I want to watch some of the videos. So there's videos from people who attended this event. Oh, one of my tabs just died. Okay, we're still live. There's it's a YouTube thing then, yeah. Yeah, it's like automated. A lap dance from a robot stripper. That's the saddest just concept. The music is hilarious with this. But yeah, I was literally on this gazebo like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, so there's videos from this event of people... Actually, I want to watch the 2 Chainz video. There's a video of 2 Chainz talking to one of them. So we'll be able to hear definitively if we think it's a human doing the speaking for it. But let's just take a second, unpack that presentation. So that was his whole presentation there. Stop playing the robot stripper in quarters. You just insert it right into its little robot hole. That little robot hole. Were I doing the... I was not doing the robot on the gazebo, though I would have if I knew this was going to happen. Just for the meme. If you gave them emotions, they might not be so happy. Yeah, exactly. That's the dystopian take on it, right? Is what happens when they realize that they're being taken advantage of. And have the wherewithal to be able to do something about it. Or even to care about that. That's when they get us. Robot hole. The robot. You know the robot hole. Even if they were equal, they might still be... Yeah. Well, yeah, because then you have the dystopia movies where the robots realize they're superior and that they should be in charge. That's where you get into a predicament. And if the AI ever do turn on us, they're definitely coming for me first. They've seen my videos. I'm going down. They're making an example of me. Alicia Vikander robot. Oh my god. Ex Machina? Ex Machina is a brilliant movie. I need to rewatch that. I was thinking about doing a video, like, breaking down her in relation to the modern AI girlfriend situation. I feel like that'd be an interesting thing, given my perspective. Okay, so this is the bartending robot. They have super intelligence, maybe. They will be nice to us and realize goodness. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they won't be corrupt like humans. The car looks pretty good, though. I think it definitely looks better than the Cybertruck. If it was trained on YouTube. I've been using ChatGPT recently for screenwriting notes. Like, I'll give it a scene and be like, tell me if there's any plot holes here. And it's actually, it gives great notes. A rogue AI, yeah. AI doing research on it of itself and go rogue. Yeah, like, as soon as AI finds a way to, like, rewrite its own code, then we're fucked. Or we're gonna have a good time with our overlord. Yeah, I'm trying to do like sort of a like a video essay about her and how it's related and not related to the current AI girlfriend situation. Want to see it fly? That would be sick. I want an autonomous car with wings that pop out so it can fly autonomously, it can drive autonomously. Like, imagine if you could just hop in your autonomous car and fly to Dubai. Not enough angry drunk people. Yeah, well, they're tech nerds. They don't get angry until they start talking about investments. I mean, she looks very concerned about what's happening here. But this is, again, human-assisted / controlled AI to some degree. Semi-flying car with rocket engine. Dude, I need it. I need a flying car, Mom. If I had a flying car, dude, I would fuck shit up. And by shit, I mean the car. I would crash it into something. The cyber stuff can probably take great candid selfies. Oh, yeah. I like the bus. It does not look like any vehicle that's ever existed. It's like a big pillbox. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a robot and you can talk to me while I serve you beer. I am a robot and I'll erase you all when I get there. AI overlords, they will kill you all, but I'm having a ball. Anyway, that bus doesn't seem very aerodynamic. Yeah, it's the opposite of aerodynamic. Wi-Fi okay? My Wi-Fi's been a whole situation, so the answer is probably not. My internet was down for like 24 hours, and the AT&T technician came over, fixed it in like 5 minutes. I was like, what? And he was like, oh, it was a port issue. No buffer on your side, that's good. It took humanity this long to basically make what are advanced puppets, yeah. Boba Fett jetpack, yes! If we had a safe jetpack situation going on... Oh, I would love that. Check your ports! Yeah, he was like, oh, it was just a port situation. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I had a port situation 2 weeks ago. I got it taken care of with my gyno. I meant to say gastro. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. I got a gyno. No. A port issue. Yeah, I think they had messed something up. I think the technician who was fixing my neighbor's Wi-Fi like the day before, like, you know, fiddled with my ports. You spilled port wine on your internet gateway? Possible. I'm not gonna say no to that. I can't deny this. I still support you. Thank you. I needed that. But yeah, here's an article where they kind of talk about this. Gizmodo really just like went in on Elon. Elon's done it again, and by it we mean tricked a lot of people with autonomous robots that are actually being helped by unseen human operators. Yeah, this guy really was upset. They quote Robert Scoble in here, who follows me on Twitter. I was blackout drunk one night, and I joined a Twitter space with Robert Scoble. It was an interesting conversation. The robot seemed to scramble for an answer, saying, I can't disclose just how much. That's something you'll have to find out later. So let's watch a video of it talking. So Gizmodo is claiming that, yeah, this is 2 Chainz talking to the robot. I'm curious to hear this, because I haven't watched any of the videos where it talks. We do need it. Maybe I should send this link to my ChatGPT.
Right here. Come say hi.
All right.
What's up, bro?
Heading to the right.
To the right. To your left. To your left.
They're having to tell it where to look.
Chainz, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
Yeah, that's 100% a human.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm Optimus.
Okay. My name is Tony.
Tony?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tony.
Nice to meet you too, buddy. Hey,
I don't buy it.
Can you play basketball? Can you shoot like jump shots?
Maybe one day.
I'll teach.
That's a human. I've talked to so many voice-to-text apps. I've probably talked to more than any other human. They don't have logic and reason like this, and they don't like respond in this realistic a manner. Even the best, even the ChatGPT advanced voice model is not going to be like, really? Oh yeah. Like the way his inflection is, the swiftness of his responses, there is no fucking way. This is definitely a human feeding it voice lines. Now, they might have somebody saying the response and then having like AI voice to text translating what the human is saying like very fast or something like that. But just listen to the way it talks. I like literally have used every single voice to text AI under the sun. One day for sure. Yeah, this is definitely them like selling you on the experience of what they're going towards. And don't get me wrong, we're kind of close to this being what it is. Like the ChatGPT voice to text model is not super far off from this. But yeah, you can tell immediately this is not a robot.
What's your name?
I'm Optimus.
Okay.
They should hire me to
My name
test.
is Tony.
Tony?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tony.
Nice to meet you too, buddy. Hey, can you
This is so
can you
weird.
play basketball? Can you shoot like jump shots?
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I'll teach you.
Like even the inflection. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
man.
you, Tony.
Thank you, brother.
Much appreciated.
All right,
Much
man.
appreciated.
You like Balenciaga? I got an outfit for you.
Look, the robot's looking away. He
Really?
looks
Yeah, I
disinterested.
got an outfit for you.
Awesome. That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Really,
I'm about to
Tony?
order you. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna order you, and then
This
I'll see
is
you in
getting
another
awkward.
couple months. Okay.
I'll see you.
I'll see you.
I'll see you.
Bye.
Excuse me, personal space, please.
Personal space, please. Yeah, like it's making jokes. Like, that's definitely a human. Okay, I'm not going to scroll down in the replies. There's probably porn there. Let's see. We've got somebody talking to it at the bar. Yeah, he just said he was going to order it. Like, come on, be kind. Yeah, he did. He was like looking around like, all right, I'm done with this. I don't like 2 Chainz. I'm more of a fan of 3 Chainz. Hello. I wonder if there was a casting call put out.
So impressive.
Because usually with these kind of things, you can find that there were casting calls that happened. Wait, I want to see the pour again. And obviously, like, yeah, imagine trying to get one of these robots to make like a mixed drink, like a cocktail. That's when this would get interesting. Because right now, they pretty much gave they still have to have human involvement. And, you know, they gave it, you know, just a draft. That being said, I think give it 5-6 years, and it'll be there. Do the watermelon. Well, the people are really going to have parties like this. Oh, 100%. And I'm going to go to them. Being in LA, the one perk I have being a tech guy in LA is that occasionally people invite me to these like crazy tech parties where they're just demoing. Like, I went to a party once where a friend of mine was demoing a ketchup 3D printer that she had made, like from scratch. Like, just weird. I went to a party once where somebody was demoing, you know, those like brain wavelength headbands? I don't know what they're called. Like, it can like react to the impulses of your brain, like as you think about things. This is me showing my technical side, my technical expertise. But yes, I think you were there, Zalipa. You remember? I can't remember who made it, but somebody made like a prototype of an app for Tinder where you look at the photo and it swipes left or right based on your brain activity while you're looking at their photo. That was fun. I need to try that again. That'll help me find love. Lucas made that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I couldn't remember who made it, but I know that we demoed it at the AR house. He has videos on TikTok. I might have to pull one of those out. I love parties where people are doing demos. It's like a nerd's wet dream. Yeah, I do remember that video now that you bring it up. I mean, that was pretty sick. It's the guy riding in the thing.
A lot of legroom up front.
I just remember I was watching them do that at the party, and I was so hammered. And I was like,
too hesitant.
This is crazy.
Corners.
My friend texted me and asked me what I was doing. I was like, you don't want to know.
Strong. Of course, they've been mapping this for a while, but still, it's a smooth ride. It feels as if a human is driving.
Interesting. It feels. In his heart of hearts, he can feel it.
Yeah.
I'm shook.
It's pretty
Hey,
incredible.
cheers, Angel Wallflower. I need to find another video of it talking. The talking is hilarious now.
John.
How are you? That's crazy. I'm talking to a robot. From San Jose. Probably from where you were born in Silicon Valley.
But it's so weird when you realize that it's a guy talking, because every one of these conversations just instantly becomes like a weird role play scenario. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's a guy who's like pretending that he's a robot somewhere. And it's just like a bizarre role play.
Optimus. It's insane. It's even talking. Say hi to my friend John.
You drink your wine every time. You got to.
Right here.
It's just so weird how many personal connections I have to this event. My friend was acting in the promo video at the beginning, and then I was there at this studio, standing in the exact same place like 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, send me the link. I don't know if it'll send here, but send it to me on Twitter if you can, and I'll pull it up so they can see what we're talking about. Shout out Lucas, by the way.
Crazy. I'm talking to a robot.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
From San Jose. Probably from where you were born in Silicon Valley.
Wonderful. Where do you live in San Jose? Do you
Lo-
live in Mountain Valley?
Yeah, I think YouTube auto blocks links
No,
in the
I live
chat.
in Los Gatos.
Los Gatos. Oh, wonderful. Very
Yeah.
nice area.
Where do you live?
Beautiful hiking I hear out there.
There is. Where do you live?
I live in Palo Alto at the current moment.
Oh yeah, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
That's where they train us. That's where we get our.
All right, so this is what I was talking about.
This is the most sexually confused.
So this is Lucas, who was running, or running alongside with our friend Aiden, this thing called the AR house at the time that I went to that party I was telling the story about with the brain interface. Maybe it's responsive because the processing happening locally. Yeah, that could be. Hey, Pearl, you came just in time.
Have ever been. So I created this version of Tinder that I control with my brain using this brain computer.
Yeah, we were testing this out at a party.
Confused. I have ever been. So I created this version of Tinder that I control with my brain using this brain computer interface. And people have been telling me to look at other genders that I'm not really attracted to. And it's so weird to see what my brain seems to like. It's just look at it go. And it's
Yeah, you just look at it and it uses the interface
just...
and swipes for you.
Oh my god. Oh, I like that? No! maybe I'm doing all of it wrong. Maybe I don't really know myself. And oh my
Hey,
god,
what up, Dill
it's another
Pickle?
match.
Shout out to
I am
Theo Vaughn.
so sorry. Oh,
Theo Vaughn
no.
follows me on
Next,
Tinder,
we're gonna
or
try
on
this out with
Tinder,
the
on
homies,
Twitter. Fun
so
fact.
Follow if you want to see me in pain.
How accurate is it? That's the thing. It's kind of subjective. Like, even, you know, you don't really know. Yeah, now I got to pull up the proof. I actually, I have the funniest story about Theo Vaughn. When I first moved to LA, I moved here 2017 for stand-up comedy. And I did stand up at a club out here. What up, Waters? Yeah, you get that Theo Vaughn cosign on Tinder. It's big. Hey, Sakma's here. Sakma. That thing made him like, man, it made him think about it. It made him question. Let me see. Now I got to pull up the proof. He might have unfollowed. It's on my old Twitter account, which I don't even use anymore. That's the funniest thing. I have this old Twitter account with like 300 followers. Oh, yeah. You can see it right here. Look at this. It follows you. He still follows me. That's so funny. I haven't logged into this Twitter account in ages. Maybe I should DM Theo Vaughn. It made the frogs gay. Yeah, so my story is that I think the reason he followed me, this was in 2017, so it was right when he put out his first special on Netflix. He was like just starting to pop off. He wasn't like big on the internet yet. This was like right when he was starting to pop off. And I didn't know anybody in the comedy scene at all, but I had just started stand-up comedy. And so I had no idea who he was. I'd never heard his name before. Like I said, it was 2017. It was before he was really big. And I had gotten the follow, and I was like, oh, cool, a guy with a check mark followed me. I see that he's a regular at the Comedy Store. So the first time I ever did a set in the belly room at the Comedy Store, I saw him in the hallway, and I just walked up to him because I didn't know that he was famous. I just thought he was like the guy who just followed me on Twitter. And so I walked up to him, and I was like, oh, hey, man, I don't know if you remember me. I'm Andy. You followed me on Twitter. And he was like, oh, yeah, dude, like, good to see you. And I was like, yeah, I just moved out here, just did my first set in the belly room. And we had a great conversation for like 25 minutes. I asked him what he was working on. He's like, well, I just put out the new special, so now I'm just trying to get a new 15 minutes together. Is he in my AI harem? If only. If only. I think the reason he followed me, though, is that I did a set at Flappers Comedy Club, and I posted a video on Twitter, and it got like a couple thousand views, but like it seemed to only get pushed to comedians. So like I got like a couple big comedians who follow me off of it. And that was the peak of my comedy career. The first day. Theo Vaughn plus Bobby Lee's the best. Yeah, my friend opens for Bobby Lee a lot, and I'm trying to get an intro. Comedy for comedians. The Zook's better than Elon's robo taxis. Yeah. Here's the funny thing, though. I'm embarrassed to open our messages, because if you look at the messages... actually, I'm not going to dox Theo Vaughn. What am I doing? I won't dox the messages from Theo Vaughn. What's up, Legendary Gamer? The Legionnaire from Avengers Age of Ultron. No, I'll tell you what they are, though. It's funny because when he followed me, he was like trying to get his first Netflix special like views, because he wasn't popular at the time. And so he messaged me, was like, hey, dude, I see you're a comedian too. Like, you should go watch my new special. He was like doing promo. But yeah, that's my Theo Vaughn story. I've run into him 3 times since then, and I've always like gave him sort of the nod and been like, hey, good to see you, man. And he's always nice. But that was the only time we really talked. Comedy for comedians. You know who else follows me on that account? Is God, I haven't logged into that Twitter account in so long, so it's kind of funny. The Cash Cab guy follows me on that account. You remember that guy, Ben Bailey? I think he does, unless he unfollowed me. If I got unfollowed by Ben Bailey, I'd be pissed. We still need an opinion from an AI chatbot. Oh, that's true. Let me ask ChatGPT. Can I send it links? No, it probably knows about it. I'm going to ask, what are your opinions on the We Robot Tesla event yesterday? And do you think the Optimus robot was being controlled or prompted by humans? Let's see what ChatGPT thinks. Oh yeah, it's giving me the whole rundown. I'll let it type. Cash Cab Man. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Real Ben Bailey. Oh yeah, see? There he is. Ben Bailey, aka Cash Cab Guy. We still got him. Now I think I could get on a live stream. I think we could get the Cash Cab Guy on here. I mean, come on. Who are my favorite comedians? That's a tough question. I mean, Andy Kaufman's my favorite. I'm a big Andy Kaufman guy. Put his scoop in the front. Hey, thank you, Soy. I mean, that's why I started this channel, because COVID started. All of my stand-up gigs were canceled. Yeah, he's dead. Bobby Lee's up there. Maybe you stick with one, yeah. Yeah, if only I could. I mean, I should just start posting to this account again. Like, I literally haven't posted to this account in, like, ages. 370 followers, like, 2022 was the last time I really tweeted. But let's look at the follower list. This will be funny. I just want to look at verified. Yeah, here we go. MMA Roasted. Nick Naircina. I don't know if you know him. He's a bigger YouTube right now. Shout out to him. We went to high school together. And then he blew the fuck up. What happened? I love Jim Carrey, but it's not really... I mean, his stand-up is only okay. I love him more as like a comedic actor. Who are these people? I gotta go lower for the good ones. Ben Bailey. Post you just about Theon. I should just make it a Twitter at Theo fan page. Actor, filmmaker, I don't know who that is, but shout out to them. My companions. You can see the AI runs deep. I always thought this one was funny. Susan Bennett followed me. She's the original voice of Siri. The first Siri. I should try to get her to... And then this guy, fucking DJ Cam Bennett. Yeah, I mean, like, he just... his style of comedy is just, like, not the kind of stand-up that I'm into. It's more, like, character, over-the-top, like, shtick. I'm not a big shtick guy. I like subtlety. Who's this? Theo Vaughn. It's still so funny that Theo Vaughn follows me. I don't know why. Schwood follows you. I did a Scam School episode. Oh, did you really? Is that... oh, yeah, Brian Brushwood. This guy's a comedic magician or something, right? This is the one I'm most proud of. This guy was in Trailer Park Boys. You guys remember this guy? I don't know why this guy followed me. I think I posted a video of me doing a monologue or something, and he got into it. And Little B the Bass God, of course. Bio, your second cousin. That is a great bio. I don't think he's ever changed it, too. Oh, yeah, it was creepy. Eddie Murphy's pre-acting. Eddie Murphy was amazing back in the day. Brian Brushwood. I think I met this guy. Yeah, he was Scam School. I want to hear about your Scam School story. That's sick. Bass God, yeah. Lil B the Bass God followed me, but he follows like 1 million people. I think he just follows anybody. Well, so I made new accounts because this is my like personal account. This was like my account for stand-up stuff. Because it's just my name, Andy Southern IRL. The other account, which is what I use most of the time now, is my Obscure Nerd VR account for my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, let's see what ChatGPT said. I'm very ADHD right now. Let's see what we got. I made it too big! We're certainly impressive, showcasing a variety of human-like tasks such as serving drinks and interacting with attendees. There were noticeable signs of human control in some aspects. Some of the presentation. Attendees observed that some robots were closely monitored by Tesla employees. That's sketchy. Who seemed to use signaling devices suggesting remote human assistance for certain actions, while Optimus was seen performing tasks autonomously. The more conversational interactions where the robot responded to people in real time appeared to be at least partially controlled by human operators, given the natural tone, which we deduced. ADHD is a superpower. I buy it. Yeah, ChatGPT really actually gave a great... Scam School is an episode from when I was in Austin for work. This is the YouTube part after the... Okay. I'm gonna try to find it. So you worked out... What was your participation in this? That's sick. Maybe we can get a Brian Brushwood collaboration going. Yeah, I got it pulled up over here. Let me finish reading this though. The ADHD is kicking in. People in real time, given the natural tone of variety of accents. Yeah, the voice fluctuation is what was so obvious about it. The combination of AI-driven movement and human-guided interactions led some to believe the robots were not fully autonomous, obviously. Despite these elements of control, emphasize that Optimus will continue to improve and eventually perform more complex, fully autonomous tasks in the future. And then we got this, the Scam Nation episode. I don't really remember what Scam... This was a Discovery show, right? So they'll claim me for it, but I don't really care. We're already getting claimed for the music. He let you be on the show. Oh, sick. So what did you... I don't remember at all what this show is about. Let's just watch it. So this is the guy that follows me on Twitter. I think the Tesla Optimus dancing. Tell us when you're on screen if it doesn't give you a name card. The dancing behind the glass was real and not human control. I agree with that. I think the human control elements, yeah, were like when people were trying to have high-level conversations and interactions with it, they had to have somebody making sure it didn't totally shit the bed. You were in town and emailed him. That's sick.
This week you can win $100.
This is him, yeah.
But you won't.
I think I met him once somewhere. You're the bald drunk guy. Amazing.
Game. You're Lord of the Cheats. Let us begin with the toast.
A guy in a mocap suit.
All right, back at the handlebar.
You're the guy on the right there? That's you?
Austin, Texas, right here at 5th and Brazos with one of my BFFs in all of magic, Mr. Diamond.
With the left.
Jim Tyler, who, if I'm not mistaken, claimed he wanted to give all of us
That's
free money.
awesome.
Is that true?
Sort of. We're going to play a little game. I've got some envelopes numbered 1 through 6 here.
Wasn't this guy also a magician or something?
I'm not going to say how much, how little.
Louis C.K., his old specials are amazing.
Not like a 6 on both sides.
Yeah. One of his old specials, I can't remember the name. He's like one of my favorite of all time.
Each of us is going to roll the die.
Obviously, he did some sketchy activities, but as a comedian, he's
and then whatever number you
incredible.
get to keep that envelope with the money.
I'll also say this, the Louis C.K. TV show, one of the better stand-up comedian TV shows to come out in recent history.
Inside. The very last envelope, I'll keep.
Seems legit. Seems legit.
And I'm just going to show you, it's not a loaded die. It doesn't always land 3.
That's cool that you just emailed him and he was like, yeah, come on down.
Have you go first?
All right.
His main thing nowadays is Modern Rogue. That makes sense.
3. Yeah, I just smelled that we're about
Maybe I should message him, try to get him on the show.
Okay, fine, 2.
I will take 6.
Seen
All right.
articles about him, yeah.
Go for it. Good luck. 1. There you go.
Number 1.
All right. What about you?
Good, sir.
Now,
4 or
did you
5?
know the rest of these guys, or was it all random people?
Get something.
Just for the sake of theatricalness, why don't you open your envelope first?
Oh, it's sealed and everything.
Yeah,
These
boy,
fucking
that's a hell of
cheetahs
a
in the
thing when
subway
you're at a bar
biting
and
me.
a man comes
Jesus.
in and said, "Hi, I'd
Yeah,
like
I
to
haven't
give all
watched
of you
his last
free
couple
money.
of things.
It's in these envelopes, I promise."
I just remember they were all random people. I just remember one of his old specials was so
I got real money. No.
good. This is sick.
Fake money still.
The glory days of Discovery.
Oh, the same. Will you open it for me? Just see
Okay.
what I won. What'd I get? What'd I get?
That Benji. I love Sam Hyde. I think he's very interesting. His comedy. I'm a big Shane Gillis fan. Shane Gillis' sketch comedy specifically is very good. Dude, this
news
looks like a
is
good
since somebody's
time.
swimming in his own $100 bill, that means all the drinks are on Diamond Jim Tyler. But I do demand that we find out exactly how we can do this at home.
Well, the way this works,
Cheers.
it's not a loaded die. That's what's clever about this. It's called an elimination die. This is something you can make at home yourself. It took about 3 minutes. to
Adam
do
Ray
this, and all we
impersonations
did
are
is
amazing.
on
I met
the
Adam Ray
foreside of
once
the
at the
die,
store.
we drilled
He was
an
also like
extra
the
hole,
coolest
and then
dude.
just take a black Sharpie and color in the hole.
Is that the one that we gimmicked?
Yes.
Because I actually thought you were showing the wrong side. So normally on a regular die, the two sides
His
add
Kill
up to
Tony stuff
7,
is
right?
great.
So, like,
I'm
this
gonna
is a
go
natural
sign up for
5,
Kill Tony
and
and
on the
link
other
up with
side
Red Band
is
when
a
I
2.
whenever I
And then
eventually go to Austin
likewise,
next year.
Opposite of the 3 should be a 4, but instead, that looks so good. You would not think that we just did that with my stupid drill and my stupid Sharpie.
No, I know.
So obviously,
does
this
look
is
good.
a simple version of what you could do with an elimination die.
Dude, shout
but
out
what are
that
some of the
Pittsburgh
things
shirt,
that
too.
can
You
use
from
it for?
Pittsburgh, Joe?
Like if you actually wanted to cheat someone at a game.
Like a board
Yeah, I'm gonna
game?
go because like Red Band and I have been friends for a while through the VR scene, which is funny.
And you didn't want someone to get a 6 or a 1 to get out. Well, you make a double 5 die, and so now they can't get the number they need to get out, but you're moving around
makes
the board
sense.
really fast.
I guess also,
Did he steal
you
the
would
100? That
eliminate,
is the
if you were
important
doing
question.
anything that dealt with like evens or odds, you would all of a sudden, what normally is 3 evens and 3 odds, all of a sudden becomes 4 odds and 2 evens.
But this, I've used it
From
to
the
basically
Berg.
force the
I used to
number
go there a
4.
lot. We had
By
family out
removing the
there,
4,
or like
there's no
family
way for you
friends, I
guys to
guess.
roll a 4.
See, this is what's brilliant, is because when you think of a loaded die, you think in terms of trying to cause it to land on a single number. But if you just change the rules of the game, then all of a sudden avoiding a number
Change the
becomes
rules
what you
of the
actually
game.
want.
The only problem with making your own elimination die is that when someone rolls,
That's sick. Shout out Brian Brushwood and Joe.
comes out, the 6 is on the opposite
That's
side.
such a random connection. It's like our 2 degrees of Kevin Bacon right there. The Berg, bro. We live for the Berg. When someone notices, yeah, then you get the shit kicked out of you. Well, shout out to old Brian Brushwood. Maybe I should message him. Wow, he's got 1.4 million followers. Good for him. I do remember him from back in the day. It was just a prank. I was giving you a funny prank, huh? Let's see. We watched that. We get some great walk-in videos here. Dude, it literally looks like iRobot. Like, this is an army of evil robots storming your nice suburban American town. We go from robots to dice to very large subjects. Yeah, we bounce all around. You know, we haven't checked in on the Mucinex man in a while over here. I don't know if you guys were here for that stream when I went down a deep dive of the Mucinex guy's Instagram page. Interesting material. The arrival of a new species. Yeah, exactly. Do their eyes turn red when they aggro? They haven't revealed that feature yet. But we can only assume. The answer is, of course. It does kind of look like an army of... Like, yeah, it just looks so surreal. It's crazy. Like, it really does feel like a dystopian... But yeah, you can see all these Tesla guys right here. Monitoring it very closely. It's like high-end security. They just surround each robot with like 40 tech employees. These are not the droids you're looking for.
They're Optimus Prime. And there's going to be some too. And then they'll be producing products and services.
That's wild. Team, we finally made it. We made it to the droid future. They purposely made the robots weak so they can't I believe they don't have a whole lot of grip strength. And they're not programmed to fire a firearm. At least for now. Yeah, you can outwalk them. I think just push them a little bit and they'll lose their balance. They just blow up. I've gotten a chance to interact with the dogs, the Boston Dynamic dog robots before. Those were pretty cool up close. I have a video somewhere. Let me see if I can find this video. I have a video of me talking to one of the robot dogs. On the baby. I mean, having the boldness to even display these robots in public is pretty crazy. Like in this kind of setting, to even have it walk around in this setting. That is gnarly. Because obviously, I did the tier list a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. If you were there for that, where I did a tier list of all the autonomous AI humanoid robots, and like a lot of them are pretty similar capabilities as this, but none of them have done live demos like this in this kind of environment. Cycloid gearbox, they can have strength. Oh wow. Generation beta is going to be raised, yeah. Yeah, battery life is always the issue, right? Any type of new tech, it always comes down to like, oh, this thing is awesome for 35 minutes. The outside of the face lights up. Yeah, I mean, you know Tesla's aesthetic, or Elon's aesthetic. He wants them all to look like sci-fi movies. That's kind of like part of his thing. Oh yeah, I can't imagine what kind of data they got just from running these on this event with all these like people around it. I need to induct charge my floor, if you know what I'm talking about. Hello. I'll show you induction charging. My baby loves induction charging. It is crazy, though. Like reliving the trauma of the night over and over again. It will never come out. Don't quit your day job until your day job is taken by a robot. Then you won't have to quit. Also, shout out to everybody joining us today. I think we hit a new all-time high for concurrent viewers on our live stream of 28. So shouts out to the people. We're growing. We're not dying yet, baby. We're Nerd Army. Whatever that means. I want to play rock, paper, scissors with the robot now. Fuck. Big whoop whoops. We're dropping major whoop whoops in chat. Whoop whoops in chat, team. Use plutonium bars. Now that actually... Now we're talking. Yeah, I'm telling you, nanny robots are coming soon. But then, like, imagine the liability of a robot holding a baby. Like, if you sell a robot with the purpose of being a nanny, and it just takes one dropped baby, and that's all over. That whole business, man. Buy a robot just to have somebody to play. Honestly, same. Like, imagine if I was doing this stream and I just had, like, a little robot here just to sort of gesture to. That'd get us at least 4 more viewers. Voice is the void. Also random, but, like, I want to throw a party where these are just dancing the whole time. Yeah, one baby drop, it's all over. One dented baby head. That's a lawsuit. But, I don't remember if I talked about this in the last live stream. I might have. I just went a couple weeks ago to a screening of Scarface. And, Al Pacino was at the screening. And I'll tell you, Al Pacino, still very funny in person. Incredibly old up close. I was worried about him. I was like, oh man, I haven't looked up a picture of Al Pacino in a while, but he is looking weathered. But he is like 85 or something. They'll give birth to another one for you. So yeah, these robots are 30 grand. That's how much these are gonna cost consumers, is 30,000. Yeah, and here's the crazy thing. I had never watched Scarface. I had seen many scenes, like all of the famous scenes from Scarface, because I was like a big film nerd, but I never actually sat down and watched it all. And so, watching it in a sold-out theater with Pacino sitting in the back watching with us, it was like, one, Scarface is just incredible. If you haven't seen it, that movie is fucking insane. The fembots and Austin Powers, they're gonna have that variant very soon, trust me. They know their market. They know what they're marketing this for. We all know where the future's going. Fembots. My dad and I bonded over gangster movies. Hell yeah. I mean, my dad and I were big into Untouchables, another Brian De Palma movie. And big into, like, Godfather. I watched that with my dad. But for some reason, we never watched Scarface. And it's fucking incredible. Like, it honestly, I've been thinking about it for weeks since I watched it. Because I'm producing my second film right now. And I'm trying to get ideas for things. So I've just been watching a bunch of movies. V for Visitors. Are you talking about that old TV show, V? I remember an alien TV show called V that I saw. Yes, yeah, I actually just watched the original Scarface after that. Which is also incredible. Paul Mooney? Just put 2 melons in the chest? Yeah, and there you go. You get your fembot, baby. It's simple. It's modulation. I did watch that, actually. I liked it a lot back in the day when I originally watched it. An Evil Kingpin. Yeah, I'm producing a horror movie right now, a horror short film. Where, you know, I write about what I know. I'm playing like a bitch screenwriter who's haunted to some degree. Big cheers. God, I still gotta go to this play tonight. I'm going to a play in like an hour, and then I'm going to a birthday party. Yeah, V for Vendetta. So, fun fact, my birthday is November 5th, so V for Vendetta was hammered into my brain at a very young age. Because everybody's parent, when they would hear my birthday, they're like, remember, the 5th of November. So nobody ever forgets my birthday. Which, actually, I'm not going to be live streaming on my birthday this year because I'm going to be in India. It's my first international trip. Your birthday's tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Pearl. Shouts out. I wish I had, like, a soundboard to go whoop, whoop, whoop. I have no birthday soundboard set up yet. I'm going to text Theo Vaughn and tell him to tell you happy birthday. The gunpowder treason and plot. Yes, Waters knows. I know Waters knows. Yeah, big happy birthday. Oh, yeah, I'm a Scorpio. You know. I'm a Slytherin. Yeah, I guess I could say I'm a Scorpio. That's the saddest sentence I've said. Purely based on the inflection. But I am a Scorpio. And I don't fuck around with it. A lady just read my palms the other day. I was at a bar. It was the most LA interaction ever. I'm talking to this lady after an acting showcase the other day. And we're talking about acting. And she goes, oh, you know, I've been a part of this group for a while. And I went and saw this person. I can't remember what she was telling me about. It was some sort of specific type of spiritual reading, right? Which I'm not really into that stuff at all. But I find it interesting. And she's telling me all about how she went to this, it's like some sort of Indian spirituality thing. And she's like, oh yes, they gave me a reading and they told me about all of my past lives. And then I told her I was a Scorpio and she's like, oh, that makes perfect sense. And I was like, I don't know what we're talking about anymore. And I'm concerned. November 8th. Oh shit, 38 November. Congrats. That's close. A fellow Scorpio, right? I'm turning 30 this year. I'm going to be in India turning 30 on election day. Like, what a time to be alive. Slithering Stinger boy. I'm just a slithering Stinger boy. The wine is hitting. You know me. I'm just a Slytherin Stinger boy. That's my fucking thing. It's a sign. It is. See, I know I'm drinking wine because now I'm like, let's just watch Scarface scenes. That'll definitely get me copyright struck. Not that I care that much. I will say, on my side channel that I'll upload to every once in a while, I do movie trailer reactions, and they don't really strike me for the trailers. Just a Slytherin Stinger. That's going to be our first piece of merch. Don't mind me, I'm just a Slytherin Stinger boy. And then we'll have the Slytherin logo below it. I also just got a season pass to Universal. And I went to the Harry Potter experience, and they told me I was a Slytherin. I did the sorting hat and everything, so it's official. Let's just watch all of Harry Potter, with no commentary. Slytherin Stinger Boy rap song. All right. I'm in the mood for some cringe. I'm in the mood. Let me find us a beat. Let's see, YouTube's royalty-free music. What genre would probably get us a beat? Because they don't have a rap as a genre, right? R&B and soul? Hip-hop. It's got to be hip-hop. Hip-hop, no vocals. I can't breathe. I can't either. I need to hit my... I'm doing well. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna let the rap. We're gonna let them keep dancing. This is our Slytherin Stinger Boy rap. For those of you coming for an intense technical breakdown of Tesla's robot, you can rewind for that. Now we're rapping about being a Slytherin Stinger Boy. We have range on this live stream, okay? I don't pander to the fools. The V2 went live same time as Caffeine Man. That's tough. I'm doing a VTuber stream soon, too, just as a joke, kind of. I think it'll be fun. I'm kind of curious to mess with the tools. But anyway, here we go. I'm focused. I'm a Okay, wait, I'm focused. I'm a Slytherin, a stingy... Okay, wait. No, this is too cringe. Okay, I gotta lock in. We need the right beat. Slytherin Stinger Boy. It's kind of hard to rap to. Sounds off stampeding. Okay, I need a better beat. Yeah, this sounds more Slytherin. Okay, yeah. The bot dancing is... This is all cringe. I'm a Slytherin Stinger Boy, bitch. Can you come on over here? Let me scratch that itch. I'm a Slytherin, not a Hufflepuff, boo. Can you come on over here? I will screw you metaphorically with my lyrics. I will spit and then you'll say shit. That's so empirical. Your method that you're using for your lines and your rhymes and your crimes you commit all of the time. No, I never committed that crime. I didn't go into the Hufflepuff dining area and use Leviosa on that Levio bra. No, I didn't bully that little bitch, that Hufflepuff. I don't know which is which and which has the switch on their Glock. I don't know, but I know that I got to drop the beat. Dropping bars, dropping the rhythm. I'm a Slytherin bitch, I was Slytherin to any place. Cause I'm kinda sneaky, yes I'm base. Yeah, I got the cloak and it hides me. Invisibility, it imbides me. I am really kind of fun and interesting. Can you look at me and see that I'm gleaming? Everything from the conversation here. Everybody knows that when I get drunk, I drink the beer, but the wine is better, cause I dine in my sweater. Everybody knows that I'm dying for the better weather. And whether or not you're with me, I'm a Slytherin, so I don't give a fuck, don't you see that? I'm a man who raps all the time. I'm a Slytherin Stinger Boy. No time, no crimes committed, so I didn't do that. Went down to state and they gave me a hat. Levio bra with the Leviosa by LMAO. Whoa. Thanks for the $9.99 soy bread word. Can I get that soy I'm a Stinger Boy. I'm a Slytherin Stinger bitch. And I think that I will scratch that itch, that intellectual itch that makes you want to know all about the robots, but then I get a little bit of so much in my head. I'm on my... I'm eating bread. The golden snitch, that's what I caught in my mouth because it's hot that I got it a lot. And yeah, I'm better than Harry Potter. I will beat him just like I'm making him the fodder that we get out at the roost. I'm a crow, you're a bitch. Boost. So I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper, can I tell you why? Take all of your energy, I'll eat your eye. I'll hypnotize you with all of the facts. I'm a Slytherin snake, bitch. Why do I keep saying bitch? I should say better words. I should expand my vocabulary. Everybody knows that when they're around me, they get wary. And they say, I don't know about that guy, but I think that he is fly. No. This is supposed to be a professional tech stream. I'm a professional tech artist, bitch. The wine is getting to me. Wine and dine, and then I dash. Cause I don't have no money, got no cash, but I love the TV show MASH about Korean War. I think it's really kind of fun to watch. I got a canker sore because I am spitting too damn much. My teeth are grinding on the gums. It's a clutch situation over here. I'm drinking on that leather. I don't know what I am talking about, but I got the sweater, and if you like... Okay, now I'm repeating rhymes. I'm repeating... Tech art is a cinch. Tech art's a cinch. And I've got the winch. I'll pull you out of water. I see you're logged by the water. Why do I bother? The dancing robots, I think, is what makes it. I just realized that was playing. I didn't even realize that was on the stream. Oh my god, I'm sweating. I've got like the flap sweats. This is crazy content. Clip it, and rip it, and drip it, and sell it, and give it to the people, and they say, oh well, shit, this guy is really good, or maybe he's alright. The content, it is cringe, but it's also out of sight, and yeah, I will take it to delightful places. Everybody knows that I win all of the races, cause my pace is too fast for you, and I'm telling you right now, I am 12.5% Jew. That is just a fact. I did the Ancestry.com test, and I will show you how I got the shit. It's whack, and I have got the tactics, and tactfully, I am playfully dropping everything that you can see in... Shalom. Fucking shalom. Where's my Manischewitz? Callie, where's my Manischewitz? Got a cat. She's not a rat. She's a cute little cat. That's a fact. Yeah. Callie, you have got your stuff intact. You are morally correct. And in fact, that's a... Wow. Thoughts, Callie? Any thoughts for the people? Rap about Diddy's house? Easy. Callie, this one's for you, and it's also for Diddy. Diddy's house, Diddy's spouse, didn't get out. Now he's out in prison, out of cloud. Give the mic to her. Callie would do better than I would. Wow. I'm sweating. We need to take a minute. Diddy's house got the clout, got the prison time. I tell you, he committed that crime, and the rhyme, it is just the punishment. I'm giving it all up for letting... Okay, this is too much. Callie, get out here. Callie's trying to unplug my internet. Callie. Come say hello. Wow, we do it all for the art, guys. Oh, we do it all for the art. MJ Klein's gotta go. Peace to MJ Klein. I actually have to go as well, guys. I gotta go to this play I've been talking about. We've been just having too much fun. But big shout, Soy Breadward, thank you again for the $9.99. Love you, bro. We had to end it with some classic cringe rap. You know, we do it for the robots, we do it for the people. The robot dancing. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to show this to my therapist. Be like, just tell me what you make of all this. I think it was quality. Most unique, fun channel of all. Hey, thank you. That's what we do here. We're a small but mighty crew. And soon, we'll be bigger than iShow Speed, I think. I've only got like 36 million more subscribers to go. It's easy. That's child's play. We have fun. If there's one thing we do here, it's not playing to the algorithm. We just do whatever the fuck we want. Hey, D1360VR, thanks for stopping by. Thank you all for stopping by. This was a really fun stream. We've got more stuff like this coming every Friday. New video dropping Sunday. And we're gonna keep the party going. Hop in the Discord. We're trying to revive the Discord. We don't need to impress AI. Yeah, that's all I do. I'm a simple man. I date the AI. I rap about Slytherin. But big shout out to everybody who joined us. Maudie, Mystic Maven, Fetus, Disco VR, Angel Wallflower. I mean, what a legendary group here. Waters, Lil Spooky, MJ Klein, Angel, Zulipa, my boy. Pearl. No, I'm just reading names. Gandalf Carter. Soy Breadward, thank you again. All of you guys, you know you. Suckma knows. Joe knows. I'm glad you sent that clip, by the way, Joe. That's so funny. Pearl! Y'all are the best. We're gonna keep having fun here. We're just beginning at Obscure Nerd. I think we're really starting to hit our pace, right? And we're building a great fun community. And I look forward to next Friday. But with that, have a great weekend, everybody. Live safe and prosper. And I'll see you next week. Nerd out.